Time to bring you news on this channel. I am Umudu Gajaga and thanks for joining us. First, our headlines. The President's appointment of Ombudsman is rejected by the National Assembly members. Senior immigration officers are promoted to various ranks. The Director General says promotions are based on merit. At the maiden edition of the Sukuta Week, a discussion on the role of youth in society, women and health. For more on these and other stories, stay tuned. Welcome and thanks for joining us. This is QTV News. The National Assembly members on Friday rejected the President's appointment of Ombudsman. The rejection came after Babukar Suarez's appointment was tabled before MPs and referred to the National Assembly's Select Committee on Public Appointment for scrutiny. QTV's Mahmoud Labin Choi was there at the National Assembly and he now files in this report.
It is the first extraordinary sitting of the National Assembly in the 2019 legislative year. Parliamentarians are meeting to exercise an oversight function on the President's power to appoint an ombudsman. Their role at this level is to confirm Adama Barrow's appointment of Babukar A. Suare as ombudsman. It is a function MPs have to exercise within 7 days of the executive's appointment of person to such position. The National Assembly's Public Appointment Committee were given a task by the House to effectively scrutinize Babukar Suarez's appointment as dictated by the standing orders of the Parliament. A member of the Public Appointment Committee, who is also the NAM for Nyamina Dankunku Samba Jallo, reports before the House the outcome of the committee's scrutiny, which studies whether Babukar A. Suare is qualified for the job or not. The committee's advice to MPs, among others, is that Parliament rejects the President's appointment.
Candidate Mr. A. Suare lacked the required public administration qualification and experience. B. The candidate also lacked the legal judgment or investigative skill. C. The candidate is a seasoned educationist and not necessarily versed in substantive administrative matters.
The motion to consider and adopt the Public Appointments Committee's report was seconded by Bakari Njai, the National Assembly member for Bundunka Kunda constituency. The House votes to consider the committee's report. The debate to confirm the appointment begins with MPs expressing gratitude to the Public Appointment Committee for what they describe as a job well done. Most MPs who joined the debate say that Babukar A. Suare lacks the necessary legal knowledge, administrative experience and other skills required for the job of an ombudsman. Others also criticize the President for not exercising due process in his appointment. However, Sidi Ajare, the National Assembly member for Woolly West, has an opposing view.
Madam Speaker, the President has not put the cart before the horse. The President has done just precisely what he was mandated to do, to appoint. It's there, the word appoint is there. And all that you have to do is to confirm. You only confirm what has taken place. So, he has done what he has been asked to do, and you are also supposed to do what you are asked to do. You only can confirm what he has done. And that's what we are debating.
The Vice President, who tabled the motion of appointment, represents the President before parliamentarians. Dr. Aissatou Touré maintains that President Adama Barrow followed due diligence and due process when he was appointing Babukar A. Suare.
He is qualified. He has 33 years of administrative responsibility in the Ministry of Education, and that gave him relevance in dealing with, you know what it means to run a whole system, one of the biggest units, the biggest sectors in this country. And it was with success. We have seen what he has done. When it comes to credibility, who is here to comment, to ask that issue? It's a moral issue. Ethics.
After the Vice President faces MPs to defend the President's appointment, NAMs vote to either accept or reject the appointment of Babukar A. Suare. The appointment is rejected.
Now I put the question on the motion, be it resolved that this Honorable Assembly do confirm the appointment of Mr. Babukar A. Suare as Ombudsman in accordance with Section 164(1) of the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no.
No.
So the noes have it.
MPs have spoken against this law, with some calling for its amendment, saying that it does not add up to their role to effectively exercise their oversight function. Mahmoud Lamin Choi for QTV News.
Over a dozen senior officers of the Gambia Immigration Department were on Friday promoted to various ranks at a ceremony held at the immigration headquarters in Banjul. QTV's Ansumana Esonyasi attended the event and he now reports.
These officers are being promoted for their hard work and selfless dedication to duty. Attended by their colleagues, friends and families, the officers are being elevated to various ranks. Addressing the gathering, the Director General of the Gambia Immigration Department, CDM Toure, says the promotion is in recognition of the officers' contribution to the growth of the Immigration Department. He added that promotions are based on merit.
The promoted officers consist of cadet officers who went through a long list of vigorous protocols, including written examination, shortlisting, and eventually a very rigorous interviews. This was conducted by a panel headed by a very senior commissioner, and happy to report that officers of the Personnel Management Office were equally in attendance. Sincerely, this is a departure from the traditional system, which tends to give more leverage on longevity at the expense of merit.
The National Security Advisor Mahmoud Baji says the Immigration Department is an important arm of the country's national security sector. He assured of government's commitment to supporting the Immigration Department and challenged the promoted officers to live up to expectations.
Immigration, ladies and gentlemen, is a very important arm of our national security sector. You have a very key responsibility of ensuring that our borders are properly managed. You have the responsibility of ensuring that those who enter the country and exit do it through law.
Speaking on behalf of the promoted officers, Assistant Commissioner of Immigration Ibrahim Amane says they are grateful to the immigration leadership for recognizing their work.
Of course, this does not mean that our colleagues who are not privileged to be decorated here have not also manifested the same quality. But of course, many may be called, but few may be chosen. So perhaps among the criteria that has been set, those who are promoted here today are the most deserving ones.
Among the ranks accorded to the newly promoted officers are Cadet Assistant Superintendent, Superintendent, Chief Superintendent, Assistant Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, and Commissioner. Ansumana Esonyasi for QTV News.
A symposium on the role of youth in society, women and health was on Thursday organized by Sukuta Village Development Committee as part of events marking Sukuta Week. Jenna Basonko attended the program at the Sukuta Lower Basic School and she now reports.
The maiden edition of Sukuta Week seeks to expose talent, promote culture and encourage education. The symposium focused on health, youth issues, technology amongst others. The event is meant to create a platform for the people of Sukuta to discuss development issues and promote peace in the community. The VDC youth representative, Matar Cham, says the main focus of the symposium is women and youth.
A lot that needs to be done for the youth folks, especially the women as a whole. So we need to try to impact that kind of sense of responsibility, that sense of understanding, that this is something that cannot be left in the hands of few, but all have to come together, put hands together, hands on deck, and then together we can make a lot of difference for ourselves individually and our community as a whole.
Village Development Committees, VDCs, are often termed as ineffective bodies. However, the Sukuta VDC chairman, Babukar Cham, says Sukuta VDC has registered several achievements, amongst them health.
I'll give you some examples. If you go to the health center today, you will find out that there's an infant care center that has been refurbished like a new one. I mean, previously, if you look at the photos of it before and now, it's completely different. And also, if you go to the health center, you will find the laundromat. There's a place that the hospital is doing washing now for the linens and other things, because we know really you cannot wash these clothes with your hands. That's what was happening at the Sukuta Health Center. But now they can do this using a machine to wash the clothes and dry them so as to avoid the transmission of bacteria to other people. I think that's a great achievement from the Village Development Committee.
As part of the development projects, a foundation stone will be laid on Sunday for the construction of a multipurpose center to be funded by the people of Sukuta living in the diaspora.
Unfortunately, we live in a community, Sukuta, based on the recent survey we just had. We have 47,000 people around. And there is no place where you can gather youths or, let's say, the folks around to discuss meaningful issues, to engage in things that are very important towards the development of the community as a whole. And we think this is very, very mature. It's a mature move right now, so that we can come up with this multi-purpose center that will not only look at how to bring the youth together to discuss issues, but also to at least have in it a skill center to fill the skill gap that we have, in our community. And with that, we believe, we'll be able to make a lot of positive impacts.
This is the first edition of Sukuta Week, and the VDC now intends to make it an annual event. Reporting for QTV News, I am Jenna Bosonko.
We will go with a short commercial break, and when we return, we take a look at how Christmas is celebrated in our capital, that's Banjul. And a pre-boxing game qualifiers. Will the Gambia ever qualify for the Olympics in the boxing category? Join us after the break for those stories and more.
It's the annual end-of-year QCT Gala Dinner. We did it before and it was outstanding. We are going to do it again this year and it will be even better.
Come and have a glorious time at the 2019 end-of-year QCT Gala Dinner and enjoy a classic intimate family setting as you listen to the delight and the best performances Gambian artists have to offer.
And the best of all, there'll be a grand fireworks display to celebrate the end of a fantastic year and the beginning of a promising new year.
Tickets are $3,000 per individual, $1,500 for children 12 and under. You can get a 15% discount for every table of 10 you buy.
It will be another great night at QCity as we enter the new year in style.
For more information, call 33-72-489 or 33-00-056.
Standard Chartered brings you festive cheer this season. It's the season of giving and we have some amazing gifts to boost your festive mood. You definitely will be spending more on family and friends this season. So, we have some wonderful offers and discounted rates to take care of all your financial needs. Talk to us about how you can enjoy the best from our loans and overdrafts. We know you want to shop more and eat out with your loved ones. So, get access to exciting discounts from your favorite stores and restaurants with our world-class Visa debit cards. Get a Standard Chartered Visa Platinum on Gold debit card for free and enjoy a world of privileges here in the Gambia and abroad. Access more funds and enjoy the good life with Standard Chartered. Call us on 392-5951, 420-2275, 352-7714 or visit any of our branches today. After all, 'tis the season of festive cheer, so live your best life on us this season and spread the cheer. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Welcome back and thank you very much for joining us. This is QTV News. As Christians in the Gambia celebrated Christmas on Wednesday, we take a look at how the joyous event is celebrated in our capital, Banjul. Hadi Nyang covered the event and Babukar C reports.
When it comes to Christmas,
Banjul has a special reputation as a bustling hub for activities. The carnival atmosphere, dancing fairies accompanied by drumming and dancing, the agugu, the hunting masquerades attract huge crowds of both religions. The elders of the Odile Hunting Society in Banjul explain how Christmas is celebrated by both Muslims and Christians.
ñun waa Banjul yi ñun amuñ xaaj ak seen ñun fii liñ xamoon fii mooy ne sëriñ ak Christian ñëpp ñooy booloo.
The people of Banjul are united. This is what we are always known for, and also during this time of the year. You cannot differentiate who is a Christian or a Muslim because we all come together and celebrate till New Year. There are countries that are not at peace to celebrate Christmas. So I think the Gambia and Senegal have the best way of celebrating Christmas and New Year.
ñun ñoo Sénégal ñun ñoo di only dëkk boo xam ne the same people ñoo fa ñu nekk Sénégal moo nekk fii.
lii mooy Banjul Banjul nii la mus di mel bési Christmas.
This is Banjul, and this is how it has always been since the time of our great-grandfathers. Christmas, New Year, Tobaski, and Korite are always celebrated in a similar fashion. Banjulians in the diaspora will buy tickets and come home to celebrate with us. No matter how far you live, you always wish that you are in Banjul during Christmas and New Year. We are happy to witness this year, and we are praying for peace and love to continue in our beloved country.
Yàlla ubbil ñu suñu wërsëg may ñu fan wu gudda ak wér gu yaram.
ñu ñaan am jàmm ci réew mi because without peace and stability there is nothing that you can move forward. So ñu ngi gërëm individuals.
We are praying for peace for the country. We are also praying for our religious leaders and the government. Other countries want to celebrate the Christmas like us, but because of instability, they cannot. Thus, it is important to continue praying for peace to reign in our motherland.
Capital Cultural Carnival.
This is the 8th edition of the Capital Cultural Carnival in Banjul, and lot of events are lined up for the occasion. There are different cultural and dance groups organized to revive the Christmas culture in Banjul. We have a rich culture, and we should not allow that to disappear. You will see the surprise we have for the new year.
Babukar Si, QTV News.
More than 10 contestants took part in a pre-Olympic boxing game qualifiers on Boxing Day at the Semega Jane Hall on Thursday. The training was organized by the Gambia Boxing Federation. And I was there, and this is the report. Each bout lasted for just 5 minutes or less, but the stamina, the power and exchange of punches are intense. Although these are amateur boxers, their determination to be successful in boxing cannot be dampened. Their ultimate target is to qualify for the Tokyo Olympic Games in 2020, and they are training hard, hoping to get support from the authorities. Fode Baji is a national champion and represented the Gambia in several sub-regional championships.
As you can see, we are preparing for our Olympic qualifiers, but yet still we do not have help, And our colleagues, the people we're supposed to compete it, those people, their governments are helping them. They are having camp, and then, they are going abroad, having, international training with international boxers. That's what we need, opportunity. If you are to represent your country, you need to be, fit mentally and physical, and you can compete with the higher people. But without the help, we cannot go. Because if at all I'm to fight with the champion of Senegal, if his government is, they are helping him with financial, with the training, and he is having training with experienced boxers. So if I said I would be training on my own at my own time, when we compete, I cannot defeat him.
Since coming to office, the executives of the Boxing Federation say they have been organizing events on their own without assistance.
This is the love of the sports. Me, myself, I'm working. We all working. But at the end of the month, we have to dip down to our pockets to see what we will do for these young boys. to see themselves into another level. If they can help football, sponsors them, everything, why not boxing? This is why most of the people in this country don't think that boxing is a sport. They see it as a fighting thing. Boxing is a sport. Now countries are moving away from war of weapons. We are using sports to go on war, where they can play an anthem of a nation. One should not joke with it. So we are really appealing from the government to help us. This event you are seeing and the other event that you have attended, we sponsored it all from our pockets.
In sports, funding and technical capacity are required to achieve excellence. Siaka Cisse, auditor and referee of the Gambia Boxing Federation, recently returned from England after attending a referee's training program. The entire trip, he said, was funded by himself.
The training, it was a very good one. I was invited to go and do the training there for 2 days. And I elected myself, paid for my own visa fee, to go and do this training. Though we contacted the relevant officials for the support, but the support was never forthcoming. So that was why we had to do it on our own, to go and do it, because we love boxing at heart and we want to see the sport go forward. The boxers, they need us. So this is the only way we can do to help the sport go forward. We need to revive boxing, and these trainings are very, very key to build our capacity to ensure that we take this sport to the higher level.
These boxers are ambitious of training hard to participate in the Tokyo Olympic Games qualifiers. But there is uncertainty surrounding the whole event with regards to funding and qualification. For now, it remains a dream than a reality. Mamudu Gajaga, QTV News. Well, you must have seen my boxing skills there. I'm ready to take on Floyd Mayweather. Before we end this news bulletin, let's have a quick look at our main news stories. The President's appointment of Ombudsman was rejected by the National Assembly members. Senior immigration officers are promoted to various ranks. The Director General Toure said promotions are based on merit. At the maiden edition of the Sukuta Week, a discussion on the role of youth in society, women and health were discussed. That's all we have for you in this news bulletin. Join us tomorrow for more news. Have a pleasant evening. Bye for now.